Yo, what's up everybody? It's Superfly Fat Guy 859 coming at you again. So this is going to be a video response to T-Mun's 1. And I just watched this little video on the best urban EDC tool ever. In my complete and honest opinion, I would, and these are complete made up numbers, but I'm just going to go as far as to say 90% of us that like all these big knives and these fancy knives and all this really don't need all that as far as an EDC is concerned. And I would venture to say that a lot of us really, I mean, of course we like it, and I'm guilty too. You know, I had big old knives and things like that that I never, you know, I don't need all that. Like, I don't need all that weight on me. But it's cool to have, and we like it and things like that. But he's absolutely right. I mean, the little bitty package and that classic SD Swiss Army knife is really all you need. I mean, unless in certain situations, don't get me wrong, you know, if you're a bushcrafter, or you know, you work in a place where you're constantly using your knife to open packages and things like that. Like Cutlery Lover, when he worked, I don't know if he still does or not, but when he worked at the post office, you know, and he's constantly opening packages and constantly cutting up cardboard and things like that, you're definitely going to need something with a little bit more rigidity than just, you know, just a classic little Swiss Army knife. But I'm going to go ahead and start off by showing you mine. And this is, before I go ahead and get on that, I do want to say, back to the thing that I've always said, as far as saving money is concerned. If you're into something and you want something, check places like eBay and Craigslist first. I mean, granted, you know, you can buy something that's brand new, but to me, why spend all that extra money on something that's absolutely brand new that you have to break in anyway? This first one here, I've carried quite a few times, but the other one I haven't, and then I'll get on to it, something else that I'd like to show you too. But basically mine is translucent purple. I don't know why. I had a chance to buy, I think there was like a green one and a red one and even a blue one, I think, but for some reason the translucent purple I just thought was really cool. It was unique. You know, if I was to lose it or something, you know what I mean, that purple would be really easy to find. But yeah, I mean, the standard, you know, you got your blade, even with this one being used, razor sharp. But believe me when I say this thing is razor sharp. And you know, so it comes with that just basic little blade, and then it comes with the okay, that's the blade again, dipshit. Let's get it right here. It also comes with the, you know, the file for several different uses. You know, just getting hangnails and little burrs of things like that that you can, you know, scrape off with that. Also, I have to agree when he said that this will fit just about any size or any small sized Phillips or flathead. It's really versatile with that, you know, that really tiny end on there. And then you have your scissors. You have your, you know, your just standard little scissors there. And then of course you have your tweezers, and then your toothpick. Now, I bought this used, so I'm never going to use this toothpick in my mouth. But it, you know, I like to have it there because there's more uses than picking stuff out of your teeth with that. So so anyway, that's definitely my, you know, the standard SD Swiss Army knife. Jesus, I can't think straight for whatever reason. But then he said, you know, is there something that could make it better? And I think the person that made it better was Swiss Army Knife and Victorinox, because then they came out with the Lux version, which is better in my opinion because it's a whole lot tinier. But I mean, you can obviously tell it's probably 25% smaller, maybe more. So if I had to say if there was something that could improve on this, it would be this one. It's considerably thinner. It's got all the same blades. Now this one I haven't used. I mean, I've used, but I haven't really carried it. And you can see, ooh, no shirt. Uh-oh, I ain't going any lower. But I mean, you can see just the shine on that. So really, I could say that if they're going to improve on that one, it would be with this one. But and then let me go ahead and give you prices that I paid for them. So I mean, you can check these and find what you would like on eBay. But this one right here, I paid 79 cents for, and then $2.99 shipping. So I paid $3.78 for this, and it was used. And I mean, you can look at it. Not a whole lot wrong with it for being used. And then I used it on top of that, and it still is not that bad. This one also was used. TSA forfeiture. I paid $5.75 for this, and $3.75 shipping. So that's what, $9.50. And then this next thing here that I think I would rather have than these two, only because I feel like it's more versatile and heavy duty, is the Leatherman Micra. And this also was a TSA forfeiture, and I bought 3 of these in a lot for $24. So basically I got $8 a piece. And you know, standard, you know, Leatherman multi-tool on a very much smaller scale. Let me go ahead and close it back up, and I'll show you. As opposed to these, it's really not much difference. The only difference is it's, of course, a whole lot thicker and heavier. It's stainless steel, solid stainless steel. It's really heavy for as small as it is compared to these two. But the thing that I like most about it is these spring-loaded scissors. And these rock. I mean, these will cut all day long. I mean, in just about anything you want. I've cut very thin gauge wire. And actually, to be honest, I just used these today. My neighbor came out and told my grandma that there was some kind of wire hanging from the bottom of my car, and so I went to Lowe's and picked up some, because I didn't have any laying around here for whatever reason. I went to Lowe's and picked up some galvanized, just really thin gauge wire, very pliable. I mean, it was similar to like the really thin stuff you would get in like a bread tie, but it was probably 2 or 3 times thicker than that. But anyway, I used this to cut it. So I mean, these things have numerous uses. Like the Victorinox, it comes with some tweezers. It comes with several different kinds of screwdriver. So you got one there. You got one, let's see, here. You got the main blade, and the blade itself is almost as big. Let's see, about there. So we'll say it's almost as big as the Victorinox itself. But yeah, it's a very small blade in itself also. I've went from carrying one of these to carrying this, and then my little Maritac flashlight, and that's kind of like my EDC lately. Anyway, that's my video response to T-Mons 1. I do have to say I agree with you as far as, you know, this is really all you need on a day-to-day basis for the absolute average user. But it is cool to have the bigger knives and things like that. So, thanks for your time, guys.